Hey guys, and welcome to Pizza Talks, this series where I talk about random things, show you through random things, and just be derpy in general. The first thing is this is a brand new series, it's just plain awesome. I think I'm going to enjoy this. The layout is just going to be, I'm going to be talking about a few things that I like and stuff, and then I will be discussing a topic, and then the video will be over, and things will be sad. So yeah, let's get to the first thing, and these are a few YouTube comments that I find quite funny, if you will. So the first one, as you can see right here, this is a response to a comment, and I blurred out the language, or just like did my derpy way of making it so you don't have to see it. But this was a comment replying to somebody who was on a One Direction video, and this is, it just doesn't make sense. They were replying to a person who was a fan, but was just saying something about the band, and this person just replied with this hateful comment. It's crazy. Okay, the second one, it just makes no sense. It was on a it wasn't a video, like, it wasn't a, video about crying or anything. It just says, I cried. And here is number 3. Another completely unrelated one that makes no sense. I mean, if somebody could explain all these to me, then I'd be a happy person. And the last one is just yes. And I wanted to reply and just say no, but it just says yes. Okay, so next, on to the next section, which is Skin of the Week. And as you can see right here, it's a stick figure, and that's awesome. I used to draw stick figures a lot. They were rather fun to do, but it just, I can't imagine somebody wearing that, like, going around on a server. And so the next thing, as you can see here, is the mod of the week. This is Stefanish 3D Guns mod. It's pretty cool. It's 3D guns. Something with other gun mods is that it doesn't really the guns like fire well and look okay, but they're not 3D like this. There are a few problems with this mod. It's a work in progress. I'll have a link to it in the description though. Most of the guns work and stuff, and it's pretty fun to just mess around with. Especially I like these dual 1911s because it just looks really cool, and it has better, yeah, it just looks better than some of the other guns mods out there. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I found this just searching around on Planet Minecraft, and I'm glad I found it. There are quite a few guns, and I don't really know what else to say about this one. Also, there are these awesome grenades, as you can probably see now. They explode on impact, and they're pretty fun to just mess around with. So yeah, that's pretty much it with the mod of the week. And the next thing we have is, let's see, I'm trying to remember. Oh, server of the week. Yes, this is Supercraft Bros. It's very fun. I enjoy it. The lobbies are fun and stuff. They look pretty good. The gameplay is awesome. As you can probably see right now, it's fun to just mess around and kill some people. It's great to play with friends. The maps are awesome as well. They got Bodil 40 to make a few, and then of course the original Supercraft Bros Deathwing maps. And a few others. So, but it's not without faults. The lobbies are cool and stuff. It's easy to join games, as you can see, you just go up to one you want to play, and you right click on the sign, and you join the game. But there's one problem, the parkour at the beginning. It's sad. I mean, you can go on if you are a VIP, but it's pretty much the most sad parkour ever. But the buildings are cool and stuff, but that's just the one really fault I have with it. Also, it can be quite a bit laggy, which can ruin things. But yeah. So the next thing we have, as you can see, is some gameplay while I talk about the discussion for this week. And this is PlanetSide 2, as you can see. And the discussion this week is about the future of Minecraft, in my opinion, on where it's going, what's happening, and why it is getting worse. It's still probably my favorite game, but it's just going downhill. So I will start out with my short kind of history. So I went to there was a party at like my mother's friend's house or something a long time ago, and one of the kids there was playing Minecraft. First time I ever saw it. This was back in 2009 or early 2010, but they were playing Minecraft, and that was the first time I had ever seen it, and I didn't really pay much attention to it until I think it was either like 2010 or really early 2011. People at my school that I go to one day a week started playing it there, and I kind of thought it was a bit dumb, but until like a month or probably a few weeks later, I went to the website, I saw Paul Soares Jr.'s video, and then decided to I just started getting into it. I watched Tobuscus play it, I watched people like Chimney Swift, Paul Soares, Ant Venom, the Yogscast, and all that fun stuff, and then I later bought the game at a later date, which I wish I had not done. But yeah, that was like early 2011 that I actually bought the game. Or early 2012 or like late 2011, sometime at that point. But yeah, that's my story. And at 1.2.5, that version was cool. I liked that it had a lot of fun stuff to keep the game going, like the end and mobs. I still love the 1.7.3 update. That was probably my favorite. The 1.2.5 was awesome. Then past there, in my opinion, it kind of went downhill. They started adding things that wouldn't change the way the game is played. It's only adding things that people can do if they want to, or things like that. In my opinion, they started adding things that were not completely pointless, but they weren't going to change the way that the game was actually played, like I feel an update to a game really should. And here's some reasoning on really why the gameplay needs to be changed, because Minecraft, it has something going for it that other games don't, and there's a very short line between community and staff. You can make recommendations, do bugs and stuff. It's not some corporate thing in like a building that you never can get into, and it's top secret and stuff, and you've never seen it before. There's a shorter line between staff who are making the game and the community that's playing it. So that's really good for updates, because people get they know what's happening. They don't have to pay a bunch of new money pay the company more money each time something new is added. And that Minecraft has that going for him, and I think that's what keeps the game alive. But it's going to start going downhill, in my opinion, if they don't start adding things that change the way the game is played, not just adding pointless things. And what I mean by change the way the game is played, change gameplay, Pumpkin Pie, this is my favorite example. It's there, it exists, you can use it if you want to, but you could just sit there and not notice it and never use it because it's kind of pointless. And you don't need to use it because there's other things to do. While, on the other hand, there's things like the Nether or the End, which you beat the game by going to the end and beating the dragon. So it's not just a thing that you sit there and could do if you want to do to beat the game, but you don't really want to beat the game. A lot of people don't do the End, but the Nether, even, to get the Nether is an important step in your progress, and it's not just there and you ignore it. You want to get to the Nether, and you want to have fun there, and they're not adding things like that. The redstone update's cool and all, but still a bit pointless. Because you could just like not pay attention to all that and go back and do the regular stuff. They need to add something like a new dimension, a new way like the game works in some sort of way. I don't know. They need to add another game type like hardcore. They need to do something that will sincerely change the way the game is. So yeah, that is my opinion on the way Minecraft is going. That's pretty much it. So I want to end off this video. Thank you guys for watching this first episode of Pizza Talks. The discussion in the next one might be a bit longer, but I don't know what I'm doing for it yet. So if you guys could please leave a suggestion on what you want me to talk about, and I will give my point of view on it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and have a very nice day.